Alright, here we go. Another video, Jurassic World the game. We've still got this guy. I haven't got any more information from Ludia on this yet. Nothing. Nothing new as far as hints or anything, but looking around and trying to zoom in, I think the head of this creature is part of, where is he? This guy. The nose holes, the lines around the eyes, and just the general shape kind of looks like this guy. And potentially the end of his tail would be another potential hint, right? So it could be part of the tail, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But there's 3 amphibians. There's the Ariops, which I don't quite think is the same. His eyeballs are in a different spot and kind of a different shape. And his tail isn't really a finished tail. And there is also the Acanthostega, which his nose holes are not quite the same. But I mean, it could be this guy too, because he's definitely got kind of a tail, and his feet are a little bit more quote unquote like swimmish, if you will, more like flippers than feet. But I don't know, we'll see. Unfortunately, if it is going to be an amphibian, that means it's one less amphibian to be used for an amphibian hybrid, which we really need. We need something to stack up against Raptors, Metrophodons, Cycnosuchuses. We have the Gorgosuchus, but that's really the only one that's up, that competes up in the upper level of creatures on the Jurassic side. The Osmosaurus is there, but as soon as you level, these other tournament hybrids, since it's only a legendary hybrid, you can tell by its background, it doesn't have that pink glow in the background. It moves well past, where he's at. So we have to wait and hope that there will be. I mean, they finally did put in. He's still fusing. They finally did put in the Osmolodon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still not ready yet. They put this guy in finally. So now that we have, instead of just a glass cannon pterosaur with the Metrophodon, we have a balanced high-end pterosaur. But we gotta wait. We got the trade harbor, anything fun, some food, some bucks. We'll take the bucks. But nothing else looks exciting. Pick up these guys real quick so it's not staring at me. So we got some events to do. I forgot. Let's pick up prize drop. Oh, Gigantosaurus. Nothing exciting on this guy today. Solar greenhouses aren't really worth much. Put him in the hatchery. Since it's Wednesday, we're going to do 20 of this guy. We'll end up doing 10 of this guy, but I'm going to do it later in the day. And then we'll get the gold prize wheel. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll do it at the end of this. I don't know. But events. Let's take care of some events. Before I actually do that, there's been a lot of talk on the forums lately, and I guess it's just been a really long time since I've been in that place, but coins seem to be, I don't know if they're harder to come by. I don't remember, oh, excuse me, I don't remember coins being so tough to get. I'm sure they were at some point. I don't know if it's just been so long. But my philosophy on like people talking about trading stuff in the trade harbor for coins, like creatures for coins, food for coins, and it just kind of boggles my mind. And again, like I said, I don't know if it's just because it's been so long since I've been in that place, but you should be hatching everything out at a low level. At a low level, I would say bucks are not to be saved. Maybe you get to 1,000 or 2,000, and then that's your kind of buffer that you keep. But everything after that, you should be spending on getting creatures out of your marketplace, especially if you've reached level 50 and you've unlocked the trade harbor. Because the more creatures you hatch, the more coins you'll produce. And the more coins you produce, the more creatures you can get to hatch, with either custom trades, offers potentially in the trade harbor of coins for DNA, coins for food, coins for cash, coins for loyalty points. I mean, I can't quite get my head wrapped around the burning need for coins. I don't know if Ludia changed the amount of coins that it costs to do certain events, but like, this one's 500,000 coins, which again is not a lot. So I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna do some events. We're gonna do for sure the Raptors on the Prowl, which is the new kind of second event for this week. The first one was the the T-Rex, and then later on in the week we've got the final showdown. But today we've got the twin Raptors on the Prowl. No requirements, which is nice. So just gotta take out the creatures. So we got some Raptors here. We're gonna put in one throwaway, and then we're just gonna go to some amphibians. We'll go here. Yes, because we don't need anything extra. And this should be a fairly easy event. Now the question is, this event is more than likely level based, meaning that once you hit a certain level on your park, everybody probably faces the same creatures. So for some folks, this might be a fairly difficult event if you have got this unlocked. But more than likely on these special events, they do have the possibility of kind of running like a boss event. So if you do not have the strongest creatures, try to get to that 3 block, 5 reserve mark, and just rinse and repeat. Because my guess is it's going to have some sort of like way to allow everybody to do this event, even though you might be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, those creatures are too strong. Try it and try to get to a spot where you are taking the creatures out with blocks. Again, 3 blocks, always 3 blocks. But again, once it gets down to a point where it can one-shot your creature, once it gets to that point, it should start doing that kind of a 3 block rotation. So far, obviously nothing too crazy for us. Yeah, nothing too crazy all the way. But again, if you don't have any high-end amphibians, this could be difficult. If you look at, if you only have, well, as long, I mean, even if you have 1140 legendaries, this should not be that difficult for you. In fact, we will go ahead and even level 10 VIPs could make pretty short work of this. So we'll go here, and actually we'll go here, and just in case. Probably won't need it, just in case. And we can just use the Eriops as a reserve tank. We'll do some attacks if we have the ability to, but yes, this is. And we've got, I mean, again, level 40 legendaries, some level 10 VIPs, level 20. I mean, you could definitely do this with some lower end creatures. All right, let's see. Any bucks? Okay. There's only 2 card slots, so DNA and bucks will take it, and then 2 Velociraptors. Ooh, that is not a lot of loyalty points. Ludia, always nerfing the loyalty points. Alright, so let's do Stakeholders Visit next. This one's always a good one. And we're gonna do... Let's see... I'm gonna do this and Metrophodon and an Indoraptor. Probably could have got away with just 2 Metrophodons, but I'm trying to not use too many of them. Simply for the fact, simply for the fact of I don't want to use too many of them before we get to the Rarity Rumble. Alright, so he's gone. This guy's gonna take us out because it's got enough to kill us. Go ahead and take out the Udon. And this Udon should take our Gorgosuchus out, and then Indoraptor will clean up. Again, the level 20 Gorgosuchuses are great creatures to pair with level 10 Indoraptors and level 23 Metrophodons. They have just enough health to cause carnivores in that same range to have trouble, and just enough attack to be able to take them out. Obviously, it took 4 hits to take out that carnivore, which is a kind of a lot. but it's definitely a good creature to have on standby. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Don't have anything that can 2-hit the Dilophosaurus. So do one throwaway. We will do level 30 Gorgosuchus, because he can actually survive one shot from the Metrophodon. And then a Segnosuchus. Alright, so the way that I believe this event's going to go is obviously the Dilophosaurus will take out our throwaway creature. Gorgosuchus will then 3-shot the Dilophosaurus. Along with Minus will get swapped in. The AI will probably swap to the Metrophodon. Depending if the Metrophodon takes a hit shot or not will determine on the rest of the battle. But let's see if that first part of the battle rings true. It should. Here's the reserve. There we go. 2 shots. Here's our 3 shots. Swamp. Are we going to get 1 attack? Yep, okay. Perfect. That is what we wanted to have happen. So we'll swap in, we'll do 1 hit here. Reserve 1. He's going to come in and use 3 to kill us. Or 2 to kill us, sorry. He's going to have 1 left, but we will have 5, which is more than enough. Because that would be enough, so we have 2 extras. Nope, we didn't even block. But we needed the level 30 Gorgosuchus, A, to be able to take out the Dilophosaurus, and B, to be able to survive that 1 hit from the Metrophodon. Okay. This is going to be a double Indoraptor. Alright, so 3 shots from the Indoraptor to take out the Pachygalosaurus. The Cerazenosaurus will then take us out. 2 shots from the next Indoraptor to take out the Cerazenosaurus. And we will block 1 from the Segnosuchus. And we should be good. There's 3 shots. There's the 2 shots to take us out. And then 2 shots from us. Now the Segnosuchus can kill us in 3, so we're going to block 1 here. But since we'll be able to do 1 shot, it doesn't matter what he does, because we'll have 4 on the next turn. No, make it easy on us. Alright, what will we get on the prize wheel? The lowest one, of course. And this is one that I always spend the bucks on to do a second spin, especially as a VIP member. $950 for 1,400 at the minimum, or potentially 3,000 loyalty points if you land on the 1,500. is a risk that I am willing to take, because it does get, well, here we go. Still, 950 for 1400. I'm willing to do that. And it only takes 2-3 Apatosaurus fossil trades to make that up, so don't have to wait too long. Question is, am I going to get a trade for one of those Velociraptors? Nope. Oh, I'll take that all day, every day. Alright, I'll replace those coins. There we go. And that's why I'll take those trades all day long, because I will replace those coins fairly quickly. Alright, Rarity Rumble. This tends to be slightly more difficult than the Stakeholders Visit, at least lately. So let's see what we got. We will do a Indoraptor and a Metrophodon here. Because we will take out the Pratotrodon first with the Indoraptor. We will not have to block any because the Indominus Rex does not have a high enough attack to two-shot us. And if he swaps, the Gorgosuchus can't one-shot us. So we can reserve. And depending on if he does attack us or not, will determine on what we're going to do. So no attack there, no attack there. So in this case, I'm only gonna do 2. I could do 3 to guarantee, but I don't need to. Because now I can two-shot him with the Indoraptor. Okay, so there we go. So we'll do a 2-shot here. We'll do 3 here. So we can survive the Gorgosuchus if he decides to attack. Hopefully he does. And there it is. And we'll take him out. And the reason why I did that is so that had he not blocked, we would have taken out the Gorgosuchus. We would have had more reserve that would have forced the Indominus to use additional points, and there was not really any risk. Now, technically, that last move there from the Gorgosuchus, if he wouldn't have attacked us, would have made it a little bit more difficult. But typically, when the computer can two-shot you, and you've got less than 4, 9 times out of 10, the computer's going to attack you. All right, so again, we've got low attack creatures. So we're going to go... this guy... and then an Indoraptor. And Indoraptor is so versatile, which is why as soon as you are able to hatch Indoraptors, and it's not going to totally throw off your lineup at level 1, which if you've already made an Indominus Rex, that is already fairly high in your lineup. Just make as many Indoraptors as you can, because they will come in. They're so handy. Using them for items like taking out other carnivores, taking out other pterosaurs, obviously taking out herbivores, even potentially taking out amphibians, depending on which amphibians you're facing. But there's no reason to not hatch out as many of them as you can once you can make them, if you've got an Indominus Rex in your lineup that's at level 30 plus. Because while it is a step up in ferocity, it is not that high of a step up. I'm only blocking 2 here because the Lorphosaurus can't kill us with 2. We need some extra points so that we can take him out. There we go. Alright, 2 more in this event. Oh my god, Dominus Rex Gen 2's looking good. And of course we've got the Gorgosuchus at the end. Alright, so let's do throwaway. We'll do 1 more level 30 Gorgosuchus. I like to use 2 a day because they have a 2-day cooldown time, which means that tomorrow's events, if I need them for anything, I would not have them available. So what I'll do here is I'll use 2. God, I don't want to do that either. Let's see. Let's go Osteoposaurus. And then Metrophodon. Alright, so obviously we'll take 1 here as a throwaway. We'll then do a 2-shot on the Indominus Rex Gen 2. We will not block, we will reserve. I'll probably swap in as Gorgosuchus. The question is he going to attack? He does, perfect. Alright. So we'll swap out the Metrophodon. Do 2 shots here. 2. No need to block because he will be able to take us out in 2. He will have 3, so he will attack and kill us. And then our Osteoposaurus will come in and take him out. There we go. More than enough. Alright, 1 more event, all carnivores. And carnivores that we can 2-shot in the first 2 slots with an Indoraptor. And then a non-2-shot in the 3rd position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a level 20 Gorgosuchus. And then a Indoraptor. And then another amphibian. We're just going to do some reserving here up front, depending on what he decides to do, if he decides to attack or not. Attack yet. Hopefully he's blocking 2. There we go, perfect. So he can't kill us still. I'm going to do 4 here. Okay, perfect. He should be able to kill us with what he has. He can 3-shot us, plus the 2 that we're quote-unquote blocking, even though we're not. There it is. Alright, excellent. shots here. We could block here, but there's no need because in order for him to kill us, he's got to do at least 2, which means he'd only have 2 left. But if he is going to go for it, yeah, he would have to have done probably all 4, which means we've got plenty. Didn't even need the second amphibian, but that's okay. What will we get on the prize wheel? Scapognathus. No, definitely not spitting that again. Alright, so we've got this battle stage here. This is going to be a throwaway with a double Indoraptor, since we've got 2 carnivores. Alright, and then the herbivore at the end. Oh. So it'll be a 3-shot, then he'll 2-shot us, and then we'll 2-shot him. And then we'll take out the herbivore. So 1, 2, 3. And we should use this 2 to take us out. And then here comes our 2 shots to take him out. Since he's going to have 12, he will be able to take us out with a 3-shot. That is 1. So he's got 2 left. But we can 2-shot him, so we are good to go. What do we get on the common pack? Oh, just a basic common. No hybrid. Let's see, look at that. Same amount of points as the Raptor pack. It just seems like they've really lowered some of them down. Oh, Mystery pack coming up next. We've got the Clash of Titans, but I'm not going to do it yet because I'm going to have in my market here, I'm going to have at least the tournament creature coming in from the prize drop that I'll need to contend with. And so I'm not going to have another slot yet, but maybe on Monday or Tuesday when one of these slots open up. And I haven't decided if I'm going to purchase anything on the discount for tomorrow for the hybrid discount. But yeah, so I think that will actually no, we'll do some mod PvP. We'll do some mod PvP. I have figured out what the minimum ferocity is, I believe. There's one more I gotta do to double check. So we'll pick up some mods and we'll go do an aquatic PvP event since we haven't done any aquatic battles yet. We'll need to do that, so we'll pick up a couple of mods here. And mod PvP is definitely where it's at, folks. Regular PvP is okay too, but I think the rewards that you get on the mod PvP are just so much better. It is a little bit more costly, so again, if you're having trouble with coins, then I could see how maybe you might want to stick away from mod PvP because of the coin cost for the mods. But Super DNA, folks, is where it's at. If you are struggling with regular DNA, because Super DNA is a completely different funding stream that you can draw on for creatures. And a lot of the creatures, while they are very strong, at level 1 or even level 10, are typically not as strong as the creatures that you use to create them. So if you have the base creature, make that hybrid, the super hybrid, as soon as you can, so that you can then continue to churn out. And I've lost track of how many mods we have, so I'm going to stop there for now. Get the Cenozoic one out of the way here. Let's go with a wound and a charge and intimidation. So it's 3. Okay, perfect. I stopped right where I needed to. Excellent. I have enough for 2 more mod events. And this should be no problem. This is actually a very easy matchup for us. Very easy matchup, actually. Not going to be in any hurry to attack here. So we got loads of health compared to his attack stats. So have to wait for the computer to decide what they're going to do. Events are so slow, especially PvP ones. Just in case he's blocking 1. Oh, he's blocking 2? Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna say it's okay because it's gonna take a lot of attacks from him to kill us, and so I'm not worried about taking a couple shots here. So he's got 2 left. I'm going to do 3 just to make sure we kill him. There we go. And again, there's Inosaurus coming in. Yeah, with super low attack, even lower. So again, not worried about taking a few shots here. Might actually not get taken into other creatures. Oh, he's attacking. I wouldn't have thought that, but alright, so he's got 1 potential block. It'll take 3 to kill him. We'll go ahead and do the extra one. It could kill us, I think, if he attacks with all 4. If he doesn't, we're gonna attack. Okay, 2, we're gonna attack with all of ours because I think he might be blocking 2, but 3 is gonna kill him. So yeah, we're not gonna use any of our other creatures. That was a very easy matchup. Very easy matchup. Obviously, this is gonna be the elite wheel. Picking up 50 super DNA. Take it. All right. Let's get over to the modded aquatic. Okay, so back to our theory from a video that was a while back. This guy I would have thought was not going to qualify for the elite wheel, but he does. So at 2984, you qualify for the elite wheel. This guy, however, does not. So there's somewhere in between those two, and I don't have another creature that I can do that is between those two, clearly, because I got nothing in between them. This guy has got 2984 ferocity. This guy has got 2843 ferocity.
So it kind of is what it is. Now, the question is, because I feel like I did an event where this guy got the elite wheel, I think. So I'm gonna do it anyways. So I'm gonna put in this guy and this guy. What does that give us? This is 1143. So what we get here. Oof, we got Terrifying on the other side, but it's okay because we've got 2 Intimidations on our side and we got a Bind. We don't have any funky creatures coming at us on the other side, at least not right away. And we'll be able to build up a bunch of reserves on that Terrify creature. Okay, so there we go. Now my guess is this is going to be the advanced wheel, but we will wait and see here. If this is the advanced wheel, we'll have to jump back over to Cenozoic and see if we can find something that's in between those 2 levels. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Probably didn't need to block 2 there. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh, luckily we blocked 2. So if he does attack us, we are okay. Okay, so we're going to actually swap in a creature here. We should use 4. Gosh, I totally forgot about the tough skin. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. So he's got 1 left. So 1, 2, 3. Luckily, this is the guy with the Terrify, which means that once we take him out, we'll be clear of that nuisance mod. We could attack here, kill him, but we're not, because we need to, actually we don't need to do a bunch of reserves here, that's what we'll do. Do that either, actually, now that I think about that. Shoot. That's not going to want to have happen. Oh, I can't switch back. Okay, well, this will be interesting. Let's see what happens here. Definitely did this incorrectly. He's probably going to swap. And I didn't think of that. And I don't want to kill him with this because I need the reserve points. He only does 1. Of course he only does 1. That's okay though, actually. So he's got 3 left. It's going to take 3 to kill him. If he's blocking 2, that takes him out. He'll end up with 5. It's too much. So we're gonna have to do that. But he should not have enough to where he can hurt us. Yeah, we're fine. So it's a longer roundabout way, but it's still gonna work. All right, advanced wheel or elite wheel. Advanced, yep, okay. So that's what I thought. Super DNA, not terrible. Alright, so this is also advanced. Okay, so let's get over here. Let's see if we can find a creature that is in between these two. Alright, so let's see. I don't think I did from what I remember. Slightly better. We'll narrow it down a little bit. All right, so this guy is 2873. So the guy that we just put in was 2843. And this guy is 2988. So another step in between the two. Since, actually no, that's higher than the Leptostega. So we'll go with this guy here. I'm gonna go with charge, wound, and then alpha. And then, see what we get here for a matchup. See if we can narrow this range down even more. Oh, of course, he's got a split wound. And of course, he's got a Dominus with vitality. So I'm gonna actually swap this guy in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Gosh dang it. I was thinking that was a split wound like he had. Man, my brain's not working. He's definitely gonna swap and kill someone. He's not gonna swap. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting him to swap with the kill. obviously he can one-shot us. The question is he going to go all three? Is he going to reserve? Is he going to do something in between? There we go, perfect. So we can two-shot him. Shots. 2, 3. I'll reserve 3 here because I'm pretty sure that he can two-shot us. It would be really close if he could. Ah, perfect. So that's not going to matter. So we got 1 left. We're going to have 6. We'll play him, take him out. So is this going to be a elite wheel or not? No, advanced. Okay. Okay. And food. It's the one bad thing about getting down to the advanced wheel. And we got a code 19 yelling at us. So let's go take care of that. Oh, it's on the Raptor paddock. Okay. Serious business. And one thing I have noticed is the Raptor paddock tends to be not as difficult as, say, like the Metrophodon paddock or the Segnosuchus paddock. Even though I've got stronger creatures and more of them in here, I think it has to do something with the fact that it's a super hybrid versus the regular hybrids. But you notice I haven't gotten a single slider yet. I will in the last one. Whereas on the other ones, dang it. Missed out on about 500 DNA there. One little mix-up. So I got 11 Indoraptors in here, and it's easier than, you know, the Metrophodon, which has 8 Metrophodons in it. But yeah, it's just odd to me. It's odd to me that would be easier. So there's definitely something with the Indoraptor super hybrids that cause it to be a little bit different. All right, I think that's long enough. This video has gone on a while, but in short, So the Glyptodon, which is 2873 ferocity, is not high enough at level 40 to get the elite wheel. But the Leptostega, and I guess I should probably test it on the other wheel. I'm assuming it's the same for both, but it could be different between the aquatic and the Cenozoic. The Leptostega is strong enough, which has a ferocity of 2984. So somewhere between 2984 and 2873. So it could be 2900 is the changeover. I just don't have any creatures currently that are in between the Leptostega and the Archelon. The next time I fuse a creature, I'll have to not level it all the way and see if I can get some spaces in between. In fact, maybe I'll fuse a Henotis, because the Henotis 645 is probably going to be in between. That might be too strong even once I fuse it. So these are way too strong up here. I don't know what it's at level 11. Currently, it's at 2592 ferocity in this state here. So fusing it might jump it up above the 2984 mark, even at level 11. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. That might be an option. And if not there, maybe an Xanthodon. Is that? No, because level 20 is way up here. Well, but maybe at level 11, it's down here somewhere. Yeah, we'll have to play with it. We'll have to see. That can be a different video, though. So, folks, stay safe out there, and I will catch you on the next video.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell will ensure that you'll be notified as I release videos on the channel. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If there is something specific you would like a video on in the game, please leave a message in the comment section below on what you would like to see. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.